That's a blast from the past here in Falmouth, Massachusetts. I was just in there looking around, grabbed some things, so let's see what I got. Greetings, y'all. Well, in the last video I talked about how I was up here in Cape Cod and I swore I wouldn't go to any record stores while I was here, and of course I did. I went to Spinnaker and Hyannis. And here I've got one more day here. What do? I go to another place and buy more records. What am I thinking? I'm out of control. I'm sure a lot of you are too. Anyways, I was walking down like the kind of the main drag here in Falmouth, Massachusetts. Falmouth, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. And I walked by the store, Blast from the Past, and I see they have a sign that says vinyl records, and it's like kind of a retro store with like comic books and pop culture stuff or whatever. So I mean, I was just kind of going to go in there to kill some time to, look at some stuff and start digging through these boxes he's got up front. And I found a couple of records, and I was like, I was thinking they were going to be like really cheap, like, oh, maybe these are like the ones he's trying to get rid of, like $2 or something. So that's why I grabbed them. And then when I talked to the guy, he's like, oh, I haven't gone through those yet. I haven't priced them. And I was like, shoot, here we go. And it was weird because at first it seemed like he was just going to be like, so see you later. But I said, I opened my mouth. I could have just walked away. I opened my mouth and said, well, what do you want for these two? And he looked them over and checked them out and everything. They're in pretty good condition and what have you. And they're older records. And the price he came up with, they were like essentially like $7 each. And I tried to talk him down a little bit, but he said they're on consignment with a friend of his. And whatever, if I am a terrible bargainer or whatever it might be, I just said, all right, whatever, I'll take them. But what can you do? So anyways, here we go. From 1979. I didn't show you the bag earlier. Blast from the Past. Pop culture classics, cool retro stuff. Anyways, we got Nick Lowe, Labor of Lust. I like Nick Lowe. He's kind of new wave, really writes a lot of really good pop songs. I don't know if I have anything else by him. I mean, I know I have a few songs here and there, but I'm not sure if I have like any of like CDs of his or whatever. But I decided to pick this one up. I mean, it's in pretty good condition. It's a little bent up at the bottom here, and somebody put their little sticker on here. Dan LePage used to own this, or owned it at some point. I just decided, the one song on here that was his like big hit in the United States, Cruel to Be Kind, is on here. And I know this is one of his more popular albums. That's why I decided I'd give it a shot, And like I said, it's in pretty good condition. And I don't know any of the other songs on here. None of them ring a bell. But, like I said, I mean, I like a lot, like the songs that I know of his, I really liked. Are really catchy, pop kind of driven tunes. He was part of, I guess, lumped into like that new wave stuff. I think I'm pretty sure he's still releasing stuff to this day. But I'm looking forward to getting this one home and giving it a listen. Because like I said, I'm completely unfamiliar with it aside from Cruel to Be Kind. And also from 1979, we got the big 1979 episode here on Steve's Music Collection. Robin Williams, Reality, or What a Concept. This is his debut comedy album. He's put out a couple of them. And this won a Grammy for Best Comedy Album, actually. And this came out, I guess, right after the first season of Mork and Mindy ended. So this is like, Robin Williams at like, the peak of that early craziness, of that fanaticism of Robin Williams, where people were wearing the suspenders and then people were probably running around seeing Nanu Nanu and everything. But, he was a great comedian. It's sad that he's gone now. Please note that certain words in this album may be considered objectionable by parents of children under 16. I think there was a similar warning on the Rodney Dangerfield comedy album I have. But, I think I have all these digitally. I don't own them on CD, but I have them digitally. And when I saw this, and it's in really good condition, I just was like, that'd be kind of cool to have, even the inner sleeves. And there's Rum in those suspenders that everybody was wearing back in 1979. This was on Casablanca Records, remember them? They were mostly a lot of disco and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, you know, I just thought it'd be cool to have this in the collection. I have quite a few comedy records, and this I thought would be a good one. This is, like I said, this is Robin Williams at that early stages, you know, when he was just completely insane. But you know, I'm glad to kind of pick this up. I don't think I've seen this anywhere, but and it's not, and again, neither of these are things I've been like looking for, just kind of digging through these crates, and I saw them and they just stood out, and I was just like, yeah, why not, you know? Again, I thought I was looking at like $2 bin. If I had gotten those for $2, especially that Robin Williams one, man, that would have been a deal of the century, I think. But so that's my short little video of my pickups at Blast from the Past in Falmouth, Massachusetts. You know, they had a bunch of other stuff in the back, a lot of CDs, a lot of other vinyl. You know, he had some bins that were like cheaper stuff, and he had some decent stuff in there that I saw, but some of the other prices were a little bit high, I thought, for like used CDs and stuff. But you know, cool little store, cool little area if you're just walking around, little restaurants and candy shops and souvenirs, stuff like that. But thanks for watching. Let me know, especially the Nick Lowe one, if you're really familiar with that record, please point me to some tracks on that one. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.